Basically, directors, especially the non-executive directors, are there to exercise, to check the excesses of the executive directors. And their main responsibility is to ensure that people do not, the management and the leadership of the company does not take advantage of situations of conflict of interest in the organization. If the non-executive directors are going to exercise their oversight role, they must be in a position to exercise professional judgment. Professional judgment is making decisions that are best in the particular situation without undue influence. Right? So, professional judgment is the ability of a director making decisions that are best in a with undue influence, without undue influence. This independence is of a particular importance to the non-executive directors. The interests of the stakeholders will be properly represented or taken care of. A director should bring to all decisions an unprejudiced and informed mind. However, this does not prevent the director from seeking external advice from others when necessary. So we are saying every time a director deliberates on an issue concerning the organization and the interest of the shareholders, while voting or while making a decision on that issue, they should not be enticed. They should not be influenced to decide in a manner that would not have been considered the best under those circumstances, right? So that they are, by exercising professional judgment, they will lead or take those decisions that they believe are the best in that situation, regardless of what others might think. I did mention that because of the positions that professionals occupy, they are asked to engage in complex and unpredictable tasks on society's behalf. And professionalism introduces certain obligations to members of the profession, and particularly the obligation to comply with standards and laws. So that every time a director acts, they must make sure that they are upholding and complying with the relevant laws, regulations, and standards which govern the conduct of a business and what they do. Now, confidentiality. As a professional, you are expected to maintain a certain level of secrecy. We will define confidentiality as a relationship between two or more persons in which the information communicated between them is to be kept in confidence. So confidentiality implies a relationship between two or more persons. Two or more persons in which the information communicated between them is to be kept in confidence. Now, basically, what is the need for confidentiality in business? By virtue of their positions as directors of the company, directors will access certain information which they are obliged to keep secret. To cite a few examples, businesses or organizations have trade secrets, which is what they use as a strength against their competitors. In addition, companies have employees. They have an employee database, again, which has quite an amount of information about their employees, which they are expected to keep in confidence. Directors, again, by virtue of their position, have access to certain information better known as company's owned information or inside information, which information is not supposed to leak or be known by the public. By being professionals, then the directors are expected to observe confidentiality of this information so that they do not jeopardize the prospects of the company.